we are with Tormaresca, a very high quality Puglia estate. They make a fantastic Aglianico, but they're also interesting because they make some very good white wines. And one in particular is the Fiano delle Puglie. Fiano is a very famous white grape that grows in Campania, and as we saw, also grows in Sicily, but it also grows historically in Puglia. It is not to be confused with Minutolo or Fiano Minutolo, which is an aromatic grape. It's now really only called Minutolo. Fiano delle Puglie is actually Fiano, and we're going to ask what this Fiano is characteristic of in Puglia. So what is the Fiano delle Puglie? What makes it special, and what should it remind you of?
In terms of quality, the Fiano delle Puglie is much fresher, with also, especially in our case, we got a Fiano del Salento, so deep south of Puglia. We got a really exotic fruit, exotic hints on the nose, freshness, good minerality. What I want to say about Fiano in Puglia is that, let's say, Fiano is an autochthonous varietal in Puglia too, because Puglia with Campania and Basilicata were part of Enotria. So 3,000 years ago, the Greeks planted these old varietals like Fiano, Negramaro, and Aglianico. So what we are doing as a Tormaresca, as a company, is to produce autochthonous wines that can absolutely, with a different interpretation and a different style compared to the one of Campania and Basilicata.
So basically, Vito Palumbo and the Palumbo family that run Tormaresca have brought to light again Fiano delle Puglie, which usually you don't think about because everybody thinks of Fiano as a Campanian variety. So, quick question, if I give you a glass of Campania Fiano and I give you a glass of Puglia Fiano, what are the differences, the main differences?
The main difference is in the minerality and the freshness. So Fiano della Campania is more mineral, obviously thanks to the soil, to the terroir, while Fiano delle Puglie is much fresher.
Well, of course it's going to be more mineral in Campania because there the soils, at least in the Avellino area where Fiano comes from, is really of volcanic origin. Well, it's good to know that a Puglian wine can be fresh and not just rich and ripe. Thank you, Vito.